Okay, just what we want to talk about now is group data. Now, we know our data can be continuous or discrete when we're talking about numeric data. When we deal with continuous data, really that's things like measurements and things like that. Oftentimes you can't put that many measurements down. If you're measuring something with someone's a group of people's 100-meter times, like you're going to have a lot of pieces of data. So oftentimes it helps to group the data in that regard. Where discrete data is more whole numbers. So the best thing to do with continuous data is group them in groups of 5 to 10 classes, depending on what you've got. So that's where we're going to use group data. So if we have a look at an example here, even though these are whole numbers, it's still a wide range of data. So if we group them in groups of 10 here, we can start to see from 29 to 37. What we need to do when we group our data is keep it the same, 10 or 5, although that one looks like it might be 9 in that regards. Doesn't really matter. There's no set pattern in terms of that. But what you need to do when you get a class is determine a class center, which is the middle score in it. The rest of it follows on. Tally frequency, your frequency times your class center this time instead of times your score to get the sum of the scores. Again, your mean when you get the total, the sum of all your scores divided by the scores is going to be a little bit different than what it actually probably would be, but not by much because you're using a class center rather than each individual score. But again, you can use your cumulative frequency again. Allows you to get different types of data from that, which we'll talk about later.